Libra, welcome to your weekly reading. This is a general reading. It is not meant to resonate with every single one of you out there. This is also not Sun, Moon, or Venus sign specific. Any Libra placement that you may resonate with, some of the messages may also resonate with you. Towards the end of the reading, I will pull some oracles, give you a little bit more guidance for the week. I do only take jumpers, so I appreciate your patience. And time is elusive. We are all on different timelines. For some of you, this is old news. This is current energy. For others, it definitely could be more future focused. Interesting, I'm seeing this Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. That's kind of the vibe I was getting in your pre-shuffle. This sort of overwhelmed energy. I don't know if this is coming from you or someone that you used to be or are connected to. But there's this I saw the Three of Swords, very heartbroken, sort of hurt, painful energy, lost energy. I'm now seeing the Nine of Swords, and I also saw the Eight of Swords, and here we have the Ace of Swords. So with the Strength card being your first card out, strongest energy, major, Leo energy, I am getting, especially paired with the Major of the World card, which is fixed energy. I do see this is pertaining to either multiple connections. This could be a general sort of vibration that you've been experiencing. Or this is definitely tying to a particular or your most recent encounter, either between a friend, a family member, a lover. But it's the vibe of, having to walk away from something, someone, and it being very hard. It being extremely hard. Literally, you have to almost put aside every single thing you think and care about this person in order, because at the end of the day that it's what's best for you to do. It is the best thing. This could also be something that you have been pondering, stressing, going back and forth as to whether or not you should, I don't think you left this person or situation just like that. I think you gave it a fair shot. You gave it quite the fair shot. But the reality is, or the bottom line is that no progress has been made by you staying. No improvement, no progress has been made through staying. So the reality is I have to leave because now I'm just disrespecting myself. And the World card is very fixed energy, fixated energy, locked in energy. So even though it's taking everything out of you or has taken everything out of you to leave it, you gotta. Could also be someone that is restraining themselves. I do think this is post walk away though. I think you've already most likely exited this person's life. I think you are actively trying to move on to new things, put your mindset elsewhere. I do also think the person you're dealing with is doing the same thing. Trying to sort of distract yourself, move forward, leave it behind, but I don't think it's working, either for one of you or both of you. I'm seeing a King of Cups here. Cancer's Pisces or Scorpio. I see Cancer here again. I have Aquarius major, star energy, and a Hermit major, Virgo energy. The Chariot is also a major as well. And the Hangman major. Lots of major arcanas here. And the Ace of Swords, Six of Cups. I told you. It's hard. I don't think there's much success in moving forward or taking your mind off this person. I think the both of you still sort of, your mind comes back to each other. This is all about nostalgia. This is all about, reminiscing. But I also think this is about breaking a pattern, because I have the Ace of Swords here with the Six of Cups, a pattern that needs to be broken. I also have the Ace of Cups. Letter W or M could be important to you. So pick your side of the story. You know where you fit. If it doesn't fit, not your story, leave it. In the current position with the Seven of Pentacles, as I said, this is the effort that's being made to sort of move on. And I do think someone makes a very good effort. They are making a very good effort of trying to move forward, but it's not working. It's like the more and more they try and replace or fill the void, it becomes louder that the void cannot be filled by just anything. The Hangman is like, dang, I got all these options, exploring my options, but at the end of the day, it's this one particular cup that I want. I don't want any other cup but this one particular cup. This one cup is worth all these cups. There's no comparison. Because the fact that you even have to sort of, do I want this one or that one? That means none of them are appealing. That's usually what it means. It's like when you can't pick what you want to eat, it's because you're not craving anything in particular. So it's like, I can go for anything. But when you want some, chicken, or you want some fries, or there's no, I don't know what to eat. This is what I want. I'm going straight to it. You don't want anything else but that thing. And that's usually when we are feeling overwhelmed from multiple things to pick from. It's because none of them are really speaking to your soul. None of them is resonating with the direction you want to go, the outcome you want to accomplish. None of them are really resonating, but we're trying to fill it. We're trying to fill the space. So we'll just pick something like, okay, well, this one has that and that one has this. But then I could go here, and it's like, no. Whereas when you know what you want, it's very clear, which is also what this Ace of Swords is about. Clarity, truth. This is also timing. Within the next week, there could be some sort of conversation happening, because I think now it's becoming extremely overwhelming for either you or this person, both of you most likely. It's becoming more and more evident that, the appetite, so to speak, is for something very particular, and it's the Six of Cups. That is the desire. That is the wish. That is the want. That is the only thing that can heal or that can be satisfying, is this, which is something that is not surface. The Six of Cups also represents soul level connection. Connections on that touch your soul, not the ones that just sort of sit above the surface. And I do think that is what someone is realizing. I have masculine energy here, someone that could have some earth, water, air in their chart. That is the realization of whoever this King of Cups is representing. Could also be you. Masculine energy just speaks to the action that is wanting to be taken, someone that is more in alignment with taking action. That's just with the conclusion. We keep coming to the same conclusion. And the Hermit tells me that, I kind of almost think that the conclusion it's been reached a long time ago, but whatever happened here between the two of you is really what's been keeping this person from expressing. They're trying to restrict themselves from wanting what they want. It's like wanting a burger when you're, trying to cut some pounds and you really know you shouldn't be eating the burger, or you feel as though you shouldn't be eating the burger. That's the mindset you've created. So having the burger feels really, but that burger would satisfy you so good. But it's also because if you have the burger, you're always going to want the burger. You're going to want a burger every night. That's really where it comes from. If you could have the burger once and just be okay, you would let yourself have the burger. But you love burgers. So if you have the burger tonight, you're probably going to want it tomorrow night. You're probably going to want it the day after that. You'll probably eat burgers every single day of your life. Or it's going to take a lot for you to get sick of eating burgers. That's really where the restraint comes from. If you have it once, you're going to want it again. But then trying all this other stuff is not, so it's giving in to that. I'm not saying go eat the burger, but that's just an example of what is happening in the mind frame. Commitment, yeah, they're going for it. Whoever this is that you're not talking to, it's only a matter of time before they go for it. They're going to come in for their burger because that's what they want. And I also think the realization is, I want this for life. I want this for life. Okay, let's get some oracles, see what is going on. This is romance. Let's get a romance oracle. Four of Wands is all about commitment, stability, taking things to the next level, progression. And the Fool card is going for it. No longer restricting. We have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves, your bond deepens. And you deserve love. You are lovable. So could also be some self-worth, self-value issues here. Like, do I deserve? And we have the Page of Wands, which is more confirmation of some sort of good news, because the Page of Wands is good news, some sort of message, but it would be from someone you want to hear from. So if you don't want to hear from nobody, probably not your reading, but the Page of Wands tells me this is something you would welcome. Maybe not just let it in all at once, but this is something that would definitely pick up your spirits. Compromise. The situation will improve. You are ready. Improving health, perfect timing. Meditation brings answers, which confirms that Hermit card. And ask your angels. So I'm hearing metamorphosis. Someone is going through a metamorphosis. I can't even say it. I do think this is someone that probably is adjusting. This could be someone that, never saw themselves as someone that could eat the same thing every single night for the rest of their life, if you know what I'm trying to say. I'm not talking about food here. It's a metaphor, right? Meta could be important. Freedom. Okay, there we go. Freedom comes from inner liberation and hope. Hope is the beam of light in the darkness. So this is kind of what I was getting with someone that didn't see themselves eating the same thing forever or being able to eat the same meal, because there's two types of people in the world, right? Someone that can eat the same thing every day for years and never get sick of it, and someone that needs something different every night. So this is the metamorphosis here, going from the person that always requires variety or has always been someone that has required variety to someone that really doesn't need the variety anymore. Someone that, didn't see themselves buying a house because they way more valued the idea of being free to travel. This is like that person all of a sudden buying a house, which would plant them, right? It would force them to be in that location for a long time. Definitely a metamorphosis here. And I think it's more so someone realizing that about themselves. There's an inner realization here that is going to positively affect a connection if you want it to, obviously. If you don't want it, you don't want it. That's the truth that someone has been trying to deny to themselves. Like, I'm not that person anymore. That's also what the world is about. That's why you got so much major arcana here. Because this is a huge shift in life, in identity. It's like how you know you're an adult. You're no longer, interested in going out to party. You're way more interested in buying vacuums. It's that kind of transformation, right? But someone actually realizing, oh, dang, it's happening. Like, I really like the idea of curling up on the couch in my pajamas and a face mask in my hair, and buying new vacuums and buying duvet covers and getting good thread count sheets. Like, that's exciting to me now. I'm no longer the person that requires fun and excitement and all this sort of thing. Magician, Judgment, the Queen of Cups. So we have the King and Queen of Cups. True pair. Heartstrings. Stringing along. Get pregnant. Okay. Entertainment. Playing with feelings. That could be what the past dynamic was for sure. That's why you have to cut this person the heck off. Because they weren't meeting you where you were. But I do think they are now. I have a King and Queen of Cups. This is two emotionally available people. Two people that are ready for love. Or the yin and the yang, the balance. And we have extreme. Harshness, cutting off, erratic decisions, as I say that. And we have trapped, stuck, locked down, mental prison, captive. And we have union. Only you. Can't make this up, man. Focus on just you, observing you, watching you. There's no one like you. This is literally the entire plot playing out here. Heartstrings, stringing along, get pregnant, and entrapment, playing with feelings. This is the dynamic before. So there was an extreme cutoff, harshness, cutting off, erratic decisions, although it wasn't erratic. Even if it was a move that needed to happen. And we have trapped, stuck, locked down, mental prison, captive. So the inability to release after the cutoff. And we have union, reconciliation, coming back, making it work, second chance, and only you. That's the story. That's the plot. Let's see what we got. Animal Oracle. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change. One card for Libra, please. Starfish, open to infinite possibilities. Yeah, it's the allowing. We are ready to allow. Someone is ready to allow. Okay. That's your reading, Libra. Hopefully it resonates with you. Thumbs me up. Don't forget to subscribe. See you guys next week.